3. We are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. Or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
We're down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
We get mad. It ain't about me getting mad. It's about It's about me. We get her
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
He's so way. She never threatened me for real. You know what I mean? Nigga, I showed you the screenshot. No, I still got the screenshot.
Goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
Nigga, she texted me and said, next time I see you. You know what I mean?
And a loose football.
Yeah.
And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at
Like you lucky I won't go.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No,
they weren't, and you
bro.
know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll
That's
be
what
addressed
I think
loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
No, about said anything. He's over there.
Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL,
not yet.
They know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage.
She haven't seen me yet, so make sure she can help me.
Extra point try now from
She was not. No, she was not. She haven't seen me after she said that. Shut up.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Like I said, I was never around after she said that shit. She actually never came around after she said that shit. She, like I said, she waved up. She got like I could have been had it.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake. Allen on the move to his left. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To the air, Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts in...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
You don't want to move North Carolina. I'll tell you. Actually,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's see after this.
Herbert.
See after this.
Open man is Palmer. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Herbert sliding out of the pocket.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Cook up the gut. A beautiful fake. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Alert! 56!
Allen maybe with a free play. This taken in by Kincaid. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
That nigga was not even
mark him
offside.
at the 5. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Gun. Half 10. What is that?
On play action, Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that is
not pass interference. That is not no pass interference.
This could be a
Get
first
out of
down.
here.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
Put it on.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly
Come here.
penalty.
Zella, come here.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty.
So Zella, come
1st
here.
and goal.
52. What's that?
Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture,
Come
this
here.
one's going to leave a mark
Fucking being
because
dumb.
they can see the end zone.
You wanna
but
watch
they'll
the
stay
see
out
what-
of reach
if you wanna
because of
watch-
their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right
You ain't
now
got to if you don't want
a
to.
little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
You can say, just watch whatever is on TV. Go ahead. What is that?
The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, I don't know what that
Last
is.
time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on
Speaking
the
of that,
sideline? They
I'm
kept that narrow
Oh,
lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to
I
them.
don't know why. She got the same thing.
No, you wanted a can.
Oh, that one? That's what that is? I thought it was like a puzzle piece.
Hey, Ram.
Herbert now. Now a deep one for Johnston. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's crazy. He was that open.
And
No, go play. Go play with this.
Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Go play or watch TV or
Former
whatever.
DB, you might not
Stay in
like to
that
see
room.
that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
You know the only thing that sucks for me?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know,
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing?
What?
But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played
But y'all got to stay downstairs with it.
here in the first half.
Coming out with
better not steal nothing.
The drive. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Ooh.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
and there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd down and 6 now. Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Allen now looks to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh, shit. I gotta go
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far.
Hey, yo, come here.
They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now Allen again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Five wide.
Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Coleman, the man in motion left. Here's Allen to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Green hot. Green hot.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Nah, it's
He'll swing
is
this
he
out
coming?
to Dobbins. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, then no.
2 minutes remaining in this
yeah,
first
then you
half
have
of
the 4th.
football.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't,
I'm saying.
you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play complete.
See,
Incomplete.
he was just, that's the
Here's
first chance
Herbert.
of knowledge.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, so
Problems on
all
3rd
that
down
mother
so
shit
far
is
in this
stink.
first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Disrespect the Fabi,
The
get your
4th
ass
down
in
play
here.
doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bills are going to get the football
She got it
back.
back in Molly, but she kissed the girl.
The Bills come to the
I
line to
think she's a
start their
flea.
next drive.
She should be on my team.
And Charles, we'll see what
She's
they
a
can do
playmaker.
here. Not a ton of time
Shit,
left, but
they can't
enough
do it.
certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Middle. What's that?
Now Allen. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And got his man complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
Fucking none
Big
is
play there just before halftime. 62 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
To throw, it's Allen.
He didn't even jump, man, or put his hands up, man.
Keon Coleman.
That should have been picked.
Touchdown grab. And the Bills
That should have been
get a
picked. He
late
ain't
score
jumped
here in
nothing.
the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert,
Oh, he won't even play.
get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Now they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. after the touchdown. Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Herbert going to change the look. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They snap it to
I know
Herbert.
the one that they had that
And he goes out right around the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Nah, I wasn't expecting to catch it.
Justin Herbert looking to pass, eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football.
Swasson's out.
Party. To avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee
He coming now,
you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yeah, she said she's a playmaker. She can be on my team.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their
Shit, that can't be me. But she can run with the team.
16 seconds to go in half number
Press
one.
coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Again, Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey.
Yeah, it is right there by the mall.
All the way down to the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds
right here,
to go
this
in this
month,
first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Come on, where Emily did me this week? So, the closet?
And he won't quite make it to
Back
the
there,
25.
back there.
Oh, that was.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A final shot before half for Allen. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
And he's going to go down in the field of play, so they say no to the field goal try, and time has run out on this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'd rather lie than being a good you love.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
We gotta take care of
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I'm in a line. I'm in a line. I'm in a line. I'm in a line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. A nice little juke. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Here's Cook again. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, Allen. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
He kind of tired.
That time, and now it's 4th down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 19 yards away.
Really doing down.
Bill's decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Sorry.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third
Going
quarter
out
to get back in this game.
let him off.
There's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency
I rather lie.
yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I rather lie than lose. I rather lie.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hop back. Make it ready. In that. Hop back.
The Charger drive.
And he's ready. In that. Shoot it. Yeah.
Hop
Hop
out.
out.
Still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is
throwing hands in the heart of the
and try to make
birthday.
sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert. Short throw to Disley. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. Touchdown, LA! Hayden Hurst, 50 yards. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Why didn't he grab one? I'm going to feel the credit to
the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you?
No, that's broke.
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace.
Looking at the rough.
Still a lot of time left to make
Looking at the jump shot. Now, that was bro. I'm the middle. I'm the use of the moment.
Allen off the play.
I had to hustle to arrive. Now I'm ready to go again. That's why we are a couple of times. I am drenched. It's success. It's evident.
At the 45 in enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get to the ground. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen rolling to his left.
Let me see my player.
Almost all the way to the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Looking to throw. Allen. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 32 yards. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
It's actually cheap for 75 and I think
So
once I
now
get
Allen
my
and the Bills going to stay
I'll
out
get
and
a
go
paid
for
off
two.
my time. I don't have paid off of it. And then I'm going to
They'll look to throw.
Let's
And
go.
the pressure gets there, and he goes down.
It's summer.
So he
So I
couldn't
can call
get
like it's
rid of the
winter.
football, and that
No
deficit
reason.
stays
And
right
the money
where
I
it
spend me in
is.
bag. 4 seasons.
Oh, you could do I can get an 80
After the touchdown, Bass to
for
kick it
$49
away.
per week. You look at the money.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards to go, second down. Herbert now. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here to about the 48-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Yeah.
And he's
You get the 2 yards.
around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to Disley. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
No, you gotta
And
get
now
that
it's 3rd and
stuff.
3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's to his running back, complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Fuck!
Hit
Damn.
and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bills are going to get
Hey,
the football back.
remember this song? Remember this song, Rachel?
Buffalo offense ready to go for
Oh,
the
yeah, that
next
is
drive.
right.
And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week
To
to
your
forget with this
problems.
quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
My
Allen.
baby.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Flushed out right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so
What's
he
going
really
on?
had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he
Oh,
has to take
yeah,
off
'cause
and
you made
run
a face.
for
What's
it,
up?
but he comes
What you
up
need?
well short of the line to gain.
What you need? Go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, home. Middle. What is that?
One final try here for Allen.
Hey,
It's
diaper.
complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Yeah.
To leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down,
I'm
here's
telling you,
Dobbins.
straight to him.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
So the red dude wrong with it yet. So, it still should have been a catch.
Down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bills are going to get the football back. This is 1st and 10.
Stop. What's that?
Throwing, Allen.
Me?
He's got the hook out downfield to Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30.
That's me. Yeah.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Allen.
That should have been.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. And we watch them drive. It will be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both
They're not
know
the same.
this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself.
It was not
but to keep
offsides,
the rest
man.
of the
Come
team
on.
relaxed too.
This is caught. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Alert!
To throw is Allen.
Get his ass.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. This is 3rd and goal.
Middle. What's that?
Here's Allen.
I'm about to say you had all of them niggas in the.
Goal line, but it's
I'm about to say you had like 3 of them niggas open in the end zone.
Chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Allen.
Thank you.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber
You talking about, Cook?
5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe
I
what we
thought
just
I thought I saw
Absolutely. If you would
Cook
have told
open
me
too.
this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That penalty accepted.
That's what I'm saying.
Move the ball forward.
That same thing happened to me.
Drive after the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now a handoff for Dobbins, and he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Well, come on,
As the
look at
two
the
teams
stuff.
talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it's Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
Oh, this should be it.
Yeah, that night.
Herbert. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
He did.
So this one's over.
Yeah, I can.
It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar